You live?
I am, let's see. Is this thing filming right now? Don't they always say that?
Hey, is this live? Hey, you answered my question, but is this live? Is that AI?
That is AI.
I got a good filter on him right now, guys. Don't be shy.
Oh, yeah, guys, show pipes. Show pipes.
What's he doing, guys?
Let's see if we got a little something.
Watch this, people. All right. Just need 2 jugs of ramen in your hand.
All right. I saw that, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. The USA action. Classic shot.
Okay. All right. Ooh. I've seen that shot before. I want to be like Mike.
What's up, guys? Let's go down.
Are we going straight into it, or you got something to say to the people?
No, I got this.
Hi, sir.
Hello. How you doing, man? How's everybody doing today?
Is this question? Mike, if you were an 18-year-old woman, what would your life path / plan be?
So, as an 18-year-old woman, glad I don't have to answer that.
Yeah.
In no world am I an 18-year-old woman. I'm not even an 18-year-old boy.
What's been the hardest body part to get results for you?
Guns.
The guns, really?
The guns. I learned a great trick about the guns, and that's what really got me even another level of being in the trenches and understanding that most things are thrown out at times, or body parts. So there's a basic growth to certain body parts. You trigger the chest for a guy, usually grows. Mostly if you keep your shoulders out of it. Shoulders usually for a guy develop pretty well. Arms, because I was so focused on powerlifting, fell behind. The thickness of the chest, back, and legs, the thickness of those just really overtook everything. And so I had to train the arms. And then what I did with the arms is I overstimulated them for quite a period of time, like 12 weeks. And then I backed down to minimizing the training. And it was like delayed growth. And me and Robbie have talked about this a lot. It was kind of a great concept. And I discovered that myself, just kind of being in the gym going, okay, I'm going to just double down on it and then pull back. So the reason why I came up with the concept of doubling down is because when you get ready for a powerlifting meet, you're pretty much doubling down a majority of the time. And then after the meet's out, you kind of pull way back. And so I use that same principle that I learned in powerlifting for arm development. And it worked great. So, yeah. Hello. Hey, guys. Frank Zane, man.
Hey, what's your monthly income? Finland.
Go back. What you said, you mega?
Are you mega?
Yeah, I'm common sense.
Team Common Sense.
Yeah, Team Common Sense. There you go, guys.
How do you approach a weaker body part? Do you change anything on the style of your training?
Yeah, just explain that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Just go back and watch the first 5 minutes of this, and I go over weak body part development.
We need more videos with Billy.
Yeah, I agree. I miss my guy.
Top 3 favorite back exercises of all time.
Deadlifts, bent over rows, and pull-ups.
Booyah.
It's a great question, though. Great question. Thickness. Again, deadlifts is thickness and overall body and a boost in growth. And then bent over rows, again, just a life exercise. So not just development, but life. And so is deadlifts. And I am like way on the other side of people saying deadlifts are irrelevant and stuff. They're probably next to squats are the most relevant exercise for life. And then pull-ups.
Let's nip talk about that one. Top three. It's a top three kind of day. How to build massive triceps. Please give me 3 exercises to build my triceps.
3 exercises to build my triceps. Reverse, do some tricep extensions, and then finish off with Titan press. There you go.
And that's reverse bench press.
Reverse
for
bench
those of
press,
you that aren't familiar with the lingo.
Hold it for 1 second. What's the time on this?
That one right there?
Right now.
6:05.
6:05. So somebody just said to watch a video with Jay and stuff, and they said somebody's talking bad about me, and I watched it, and I go, "That's not bad. It's actually hilarious." And also, I'm laughing because it seems as though when the person said, "Yeah, you're talking bad about you," I'm like, "Dude, did you never go to high school?" I'm seriously like some of these people haven't ever gone to high school. It's like, who's talking bad about me? I mean, a hobbit-looking thing. It's like, relax, guys, relax. We all went through that high school stuff. I thought it was cute. I thought it was adorable, actually, because you could see he's so upset. And it's like, oh, you're a fat little guy. I fully understand why he doesn't like me.
Or himself.
That's more. He doesn't even know me. But I see why. You could see why he's at home and he does the surgery and does that.
Never met you.
Yeah, never mind. Don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not talking bad about me. I thought it was adorable. And time is
7:18. It was a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Good morning, Mike.
Hello,
Mr. Connor. Huh? What can you say how to reduce the love handles?
And we're just talking about
that. Speak to the devil.
Go to surgery like the little fat guy. No. To get rid of the love handles is that final stage of the diet, right? Maybe that is most likely your weak spot. That no matter how much you diet, that's the last thing to go for you. And my recommendation is you just keep dieting down. And do this too. I know you guys freak out about diets and losing too much. The great thing about muscle is it's memory muscle. It'll come right back. So the 2 things, and again, this has to do with the little fat guy, is the skin is so important. And when you don't know how to bodybuild or just functional training and nutrition and off season, when you're an idiot like that, sometimes people go extreme and they mess up their skin if they're not smart. Yeah. And that's what happens to a lot of people. Now, when they do that, what they should do is, first of all, get down to a body fat and a size that their skin is going to have to become saran wrap again. And hopefully you do that at a younger age. You know, you wait until you're older and older, close to 60. And that's the one thing I love about this is that my skin is so healthy. Even though off season, I'm a 315 pound guy. And now I'm down to 260. So yeah, I would say love handles are the hardest part and they're the end part. But just diet down below your comfortable weight. Do an extreme diet, get sliced to the bone, and you're going to remove those. And then come up slowly, reverse out a reverse diet, and your love handles will be taken care of. Because remember, at the end of the day, there's fat there, right? And so just remove that fat and then taper the body as you come back out.
But then
what happened to him? He's not bright enough.
When they fill it with water.
Yeah, that guy's just not bright enough.
I thought they get filled with water.
Yeah. And yeah.
Bullshit answer, Mike. Real answer. Get surgery.
Jabba the Hutt being mad at you. Yeah, I understand why.
Real answer is get surgery.
So, yeah, just try to take care of those everybody here, try to think outside of bodybuilding. That's some kind of the problems that all of you guys hear, and you just instantly talk about that one moment on stage. But you got to start thinking about life and how you're going to structure. And I'm on the beach this weekend in Florida doing shoots. During the week, a couple of days later, I'm in Costa Rica doing shoots again. So I have to be contest ready at most of the year now, and I'm doing a movie. So what I did was fun for me, is to test to see how small I can get, and see where that sliced and diced and tapered waist is, like extremely better than even the universe is what was the goal. But again, it wasn't about bodybuilding and dieting down for a bodybuilding show. It was about dieting down for life and shoots. So trouble spots for all of you out there, when you're dieting, push it hard, push it real good.
Mike, has posture ever been a concern for you?
Not for me, but for people it is. And I take care of my posture every single day because I spend a couple hours in the gym training. And so when I'm training, my posture is one of those things that no matter if I'm doing tricep push downs, my feet are planted, my chest is put in the position I want it for that position. So posture is not an issue for me. But I do recommend you guys, when you're training, and we found this out today, teaching a couple kids how to squat, you see the faults on where you're putting the pressure on your feet. Which way is your knees bending? Are they coming in and support? Are you moving them out? Are the hips tucked? So there's a lot of things.
Scared?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that come in.
There's a lot of things here, guys, that you can work on while you're in the gym for a couple hours.
Tighten press. Don't even get me started on that guy right there.
Hit it, baby.
Your second favorite song, not your first favorite song. What's the second favorite song, Mike?
I don't know.
They want to see some chess. They're ready. No. Touch me.
Ooh. Boom, 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 boom.
That one's free, guys. You just got a fucking freebie right there.
Check out my fans only.
You got a freebie.
Only fans? Fans only?
We can say that on these socials.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
Yeah.
USA, baby.
Deadlift save your joints from rusting. Yup.
Great point. Great point. All right. Where do we got next? Deadlift saves your joint. So I think that's one of the big things, right? Because I think that's a great post that he's making right there, just saying deadlifts, anything outside, right? In life, it rusts. And if you don't move through those positions, sooner or later, those things are going to close up on you. And I think the great thing about deadlift, about squats, shoulder press, straight bar curl, reverse bench, walking lunges. Those are exercises that are really opening up your body and making them become this machine of movement. And this machine of movement, it's going to help keep you healthy for a long time. So I'm going to attach this statement here that he says about deadlifting saves. The gentleman earlier about posture. Those are all things that I think you guys, this is all incorporated into together. And then it goes back to what the other guy said. It's like, this is one big circle of going, well, now we got the 3 exercises for back. I picked deadlifts, and I will go sumos over conventional for life, but for competing, I always did conventional. Bent over rows, because you're getting tested on how much weight you can still hold on that lower back and the pressure of that lower back, which again is great. And then you got the fact of pull-ups, because at some point I would hope that you can still move. I'm a 315-pound guy off season. And so can I still do pull-ups? Yeah. And I'll put some weights on there. So that's the true capture, to bringing up legging body parts, to making sure that you're healthy and that you don't rust. And that's the biggest thing. You don't want to rust as you are doing this. And obviously that is a metaphor for life. But great questions, guys, today. Man, you guys are coming in strong. I like that. Let's go for a couple more, shall we? The only calisthenics I do is usually in the bedroom. And so it's not very long, but at least I'm moving around, some good hip thrusts, that kind of stuff. Thank you for the question, though.
Partner workout,
yeah.
Group training.
I also do jujitsu, so I'm taking a human and rotating him and putting him over my head and stuff like that. But actual calisthenics, like jumping jacks and stuff like that, no. Kind of got done with that in elementary school.
What supplements would you suggest to keep the body and joints healthy?
First, I would go food and then the supplements. So I'd make sure that you're eating a great diet that also works with connective tissue and joint health. And then from there, man, whatever you can get your hands on, glucosamine, MSM, anything, fish oils, and then peptides. Peptides would be the Ferrari, I think, of joint health, the BPC and the TB500. And I said to somebody today, a kid in his 20s, and I said, by 20, I will have Titan on peptides. And again, peptides mostly for not muscle, not body fat, because he's in his 20s, but more for joints and ligaments. And he's like, well, why would you do that at such a young age? So I can keep those joints healthy and young, would be the point there. And again, most of my stuff, not most of it, all of it, there's a deeper meaning for incline bench. It's not just for upper chest. It's for the health of the shoulders. It's the health of me doing any kind of athletics. It's the health of being able to be in that harder position than a bench press and develop the chest, develop the shoulders in a healthy way that I can maintain it and also stay healthy for a longer period of time. So there's a deeper meaning than just building a muscle. Go for another one, Jeffrey. You guys are crushing this, man. I only can do a couple more. I gotta get some more editing done here today. We're doing some funny memes, which I will tell you guys this. If you have one of my shirts, one of the Baby Don't Hurt Me shirts, do a video and DM Michael Hearn Lifestyle, and we will post that video up on my pages and over on Michael Hearn and Facebook and all those, and share your page to the world. So just know that. See, it goes from us to USA. I like that. But that being said, you guys, if you want some extra promotion for your social media, you're trying to build your social media, you're trying to become an influencer, I would like to help you. So it's a nice little way for me to give back to you guys that are supporting our journey as well. And then again,
there's no way that's real.
Which one?
Did you see The Hobbit wants to remove his bottom two ribs to get a V taper?
That is real, and he did say that. Jesus. But that goes back to the thing I said earlier. You got this complete troll. He's like, listen, I mean, just you don't even have to show a picture of me. I want to get skin reduction, and then remove my ribs, and I want to. And just keep in mind, it's already like when you're building your physique, it's a beautiful clay mass and you get to sculpture it and all this stuff. That might be the ugliest clay mass. Like it starts out as Yoda. What's the fat one?
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, it starts out as Jabba the Hutt, and it hasn't changed. It's like, "Dad, but I know so much." Yeah. So, yeah. Yes, I did. I did hear that.
Isn't there another reason people like to get their bottom ribs removed? So they can
I think the girls. Oh, is he trying to do something to himself? This girl left him.
I think I just remember.
I don't know. Yeah. These guys keep up on all that stuff. I just kind of laughed because somebody said something today.
Is it possible to become a pro bodybuilder if someone starts from age 25 or 26? What's your point of view on that?
I have no idea. Yeah, it's not how the world works. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. You can become anything at 25, 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a real question on how the world works. You can do whatever you want to do. A lot of bodybuilders didn't start till 30, a powerlifting champion till 50, and then he started. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can do whatever, my man. If you're saying because you're starting so late for the testosterone, you're 25, 26, and this is what throws me, is that if you're in your 20s, most likely you got some good T levels and you can develop some great muscle if you do it right. That would be the only thing. And then the question itself concerns me, my friend. And I know you don't mean to do that, but it just, for me, seeing the question you're asking, you don't believe you can do that. And so you want somebody outside to say, yeah, sure, of course you can. Dude, believe in yourself. Because that is how the world works. You've got to believe in yourself, right? So, yeah, that's really what it comes down to. As long as you believe in yourself and you get out there, and the one thing I would say at 25, 26, you're smart enough to go, hey, I don't know everything about this. I'm going to get a really, really good coach and skip these years and years and years of trial and error to make it work, and go, I'm going to go to someone brilliant that goes, hey, let's bypass all this and just focus here. So I did this with jiu-jitsu because I came from judo and I had a background of wrestling as well. When I went to jiu-jitsu and I'm working with this master, Alicio Silva, he goes, don't need to do this, don't need to do that. We need to work you here off your back where you're uncomfortable, and you have to learn this. So it saves me so much time in compared to going to just a basic class and starting out as a white belt and going, learn every position. He goes, well, you've already got the standing, you've got the top game, you got this, let's just work here. That's what is great about a trainer for everybody here. And I'd also say my page is great about that because of the fact, not so much because of me, but because I'm willing to take the bridge of what Arnold, Lou Ferrigno, Robbie Robinson, Frank Zane, all these guys, Barry DeMay, Lee Haney, Lee Labrada, all these incredible people take their information that they talk to me about and what I learned from them and instantly hand it to you. So you just saved hundreds of years of knowledge from all these people, compounded from those people that were around other people, and gave it to you so you can skip so much of the nonsense. If that helps you out, my man. So yes, you can do this if you believe in yourself and you start into it. And also, if you just search, I think Samson started, I don't know how old Samson, he was playing rugby.
Playing rugby, he got his pro card when he was 26.
Okay.
And
yeah, but he wasn't a freak.
Yeah, and it did say he only started lifting weights like a few years before that rugby.
Yeah, it was a quick transformation for him, and he's the best in the world.
He's the current Mr. O.
Yeah, he's the current Mr. O. I was just with him at an appearance in Romania. So that kind of gives you hope. And that's the best of the very best of 8 billion people, one guy. So get out there, but believe in yourself.
He started lifting weights in 2013.
2013 is when he started, and now it's 2025. 12 years later, he's the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, my friend. You're 25, 26, boom.
And he's like 40 or something like that. I don't know.
God, if he's 40, he looks great.
Yeah, he's young.
He looks great. He looks like what a 40 should, you know,
39.
like he's 39. He looks younger than that compared to other people.
Looks good.
In their 30s look like they're 50. Yeah, he looks great.
If you could give your younger self one piece of advice about training or life, what would it be?
Twofold. And that's probably just because it's today. I should have been even easier to be, it didn't happen. That didn't work. Let's see. That's a good question. I like how I learned things. So I like how I discovered everything when I was a kid. Also, I was a kid that kept my mouth shut and listened. I understood early from my father and brothers and sisters that it's not the question you ask. It's what people volunteer, what they give you if you really, really listen. Like we were with a guy today. Mm-hmm. We were with a guy today for an hour, and this guy only listens to respond. And he can barely hear what you're saying when you're talking because he's already in his head going, I just want to say this. So you're talking to somebody, and that's their mind. They're going somewhere else going, this is what I'm going to say. Has nothing to do with the conversation. Is that not true?
Yeah. And you can see it.
Compared to some people, like Joseph today.
Oh, he's in there.
Joseph, Arnold's son, I trained him today, and he's not waiting to respond. He's listening with the intent to fully understand. Mm-hmm. And then he'll take a beat or two after the conversation and just contemplate it, digest it, understand it, and then get back. So I wouldn't tell my younger self anything. I like how he learned, how he messed up, how he failed at things, and how he won at things. It's a great question, though. It's a great question.
Mike, do you do kettlebells? What's your thoughts on them?
I don't know. So if it's me and my approach to lifting, I'm not going in. I'm going in and it's more precise. Mm-hmm. So today's leg day. First on the list, range of motion and movement. Second, nervous system, stimulating it the very best I can. Third, then it's getting a workout and breaking it down the fibers. Fourth, like cardiovascular, irrelevant. I get that with the weightlifting. So kettlebells seem to me, and a guy said this the other day. He says, "Do you think that sprinting up hills would be good for my cardio?" There is a certain amount of fuel you have for a week workout, training Monday through Sunday, right? You have so much energy. And I try to release the least amount of energy each day so I can get from Monday to Sunday in a healthy way. And if I explode on Monday and do uphill sprints, which you would assume, well, it's the point about going in and going crazy. No, it's not. It's about going in on Monday, stimulating the body as much as I can to keep moving forward. And then Tuesday again, then Wednesday. And so I can get to Sunday. That's the point of my workouts. And so I won't put in crazy exercises or crazy things that are going to blow my load on Monday. And then I got to take Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off just to recover from Monday. So hopefully that helps you understand. If you like kettlebells, and those are the ones that you love to go to, then do it. It's okay. It depends on what you like. And also if you can recover. Maybe you can recover tenfold better than me. I would assume everybody on here moves through a workout faster than I do. And I got no issue. I was done with my warm-up. By the time the two guys that showed up at the same time as I did were done with their workout.
Oh, man.
I just finished warming up and I started my training. And these two went through some of the warm-ups with me, but then they started their sets, next exercise. When they came back, it says, hey, we got to go. And I'm like, great. And they go, how long till you're done? I go, I'm technically just starting my first set. So it's a fun journey to learn and do this stuff. The kettlebells, not in the cards for me.
Mm-hmm.
Calisthenics, not in the cards for me unless it's in the bedroom.
What?
Uphill sprints or sprinting or running is not in the cards unless I'm getting ready for a TV show where I'm fighting or a competition where I'm rolling. Hit it, Jeffrey.
Mike, what would you say to an individual who loves to deadlift but is hesitant due to L4, L5 issues, lower back issues?
Ooh. Go over and watch our YouTubes on how we are deadlifting this last couple of years and the range of motion we're getting into. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to pull you back a bit and really get you into a position of a strong machine position. But also you won't be able to do that extreme crazy weight at first. You'll be able to come back around the backside and do it more. And this way it would just kind of strengthen up those muscles down around there. Because you're definitely younger than me. It looks like, which is great, it's going to strengthen up those muscles to keep them in place for a longer period of time. And that's what you need to do. You need to keep that back really, really strong. So I would find that position. Go over to my YouTubes. Any specific?
Just go to the YouTube.
Go to my channels. Go to workouts. And
there's too many to even start.
Yeah.
I would say almost every single back workout for the last 3 years, 5. Every single back workout
Since you've been here, right?
Yeah. Begins with deadlifts, and for the last 3 years, they've been the deficits.
Yeah. Wow. Gosh.
Something like that.
Great question, though, my friend. Fully understand the back.
Yeah. Mike, have you done stem cell therapy, and if so, how often?
I'm going to be doing it every 4 to 6 months. I did do it for the first time at Rejuve Stem here in Cancun, Mexico. Absolutely love it. I've done PRP before that, and stem cell is like the Ferrari or McLaren, Lamborghini of possibilities for rejuvenating and getting your body even healthier than it is. And here's the other thing. I'm not injured and I'm doing it. I'm doing it so I can strengthen the body even that much more prior and during the process of aging. So that's just an FYI to everybody that says, not going to do it until I'm injured. All right, that's your choice. We got one life, my friends.
You went to Mexico for that. What did it look like where you stayed? How was it?
Ooh, Rejuve Stem is in Cancun, Mexico, and the hotel is amazing. So we took the whole family. Mona went with me. Titan went with us, and we met a family down there, and they had their kids. So we got to play, swim, go over, do the treatments, relax at the pool afterwards. It was an amazing, amazing trip. And again, that's Cancun, which didn't take me long to get there and fly there, which is awesome. You know, it's like a 2.5, 3 hour flight. I'm there. They pick you up, take you to the resort. You do your treatments. A couple of days later, you're out. Yeah. That's a clip right there. Thank you, my friend. One more.
Am I losing out on chest gains if I don't barbell press and I only do dumbbells and machines and cable flies? Presses and flies and cables and machines. You don't got no abs though. You keep fucking showing those arms, but
Old school. I got to eat, guys. But I'll answer this one real quick. It sounds like you're trying to weight lift just for muscle growth.
Oh, shit.
And if that's so, this is about the guy that's not doing straight bars and not getting that extra weight. You're not missing out anything technically now for muscle development as much as you're setting yourself up to lose. So there's a great saying, enjoy your youth without destroying your future. Okay, so by going into the gym and doing the one focus of just, well, I'll just do dumbbells, you can do a lot more weight on a straight bar. Everybody understand that? If you're throwing a straight bar on an incline, you're doing more weight than you do with dumbbells. So you're missing out on the nervous system. You're missing out on that extra thickness to the chest. You're missing out on that extra testosterone boost because of the heavier weights. So you're missing out that. Plus you're missing out on being locked in with a straight bar and really having to make sure that your body's function and your shoulders are healthy and the elbow position is good and you're moving in a good locked position where the joints and shoulders and elbows rotate synced together compared to dumbbells. So there's my thought on that, guys.
There it is.
Thank you for hanging, guys. We are going to do a Titan check-in. Yeah, we're going to do that at the end of next week. All right, the end of next week, I'll have Jeffrey put up just a little, or Mona put up a little post going, hey, we're going at it. Get in there. All right. So the end of next week, get in the Titan crew today. Answer those questions, get in there, and let's get rocking and rolling. Guys, we're coming up on October.
Mm-hmm.
October. And the reason I say that is because when you say October, November, December, January 1st, it's here.
Yeah.
It's coming quick. Are you coming in shape to the new year? I sure am. And if you want to join me on getting in shape for the new year, get in the Titan crew.